Hey, we got my boy Top Trader Bernard on that thing. And again, if you just tapping in, if you're just coming into the brainstorming session, uh, please post your social medias, your websites, and also post where you're tapping in from. Let's see where we're tapping in from, what city, state. Also post any goals if it's any if you guys have any goals or topics that you want to touch on during the brainstorming session. Also post them in the chat. Please, please, please. All right, so we're gonna get started with this icebreaker. We got a good one today, man. So the icebreaker question for today is: would you rather partner with a friend and risk damaging the relationship if the business fails, or go solo and bear the responsibility alone? Again, would you rather partner? Would you rather partner with a friend and risk damaging the relationship if the business fails, or go solo and bear the responsibility alone? So we don't actually calling you guys based on the chat or based on the list that I have on here. What do I have? What do I have? Angeline, how you feeling?
Okay, I'm here.
All right, hey.
Oh, how is everyone this evening? I'm happy to be here. Um, I believe that I would risk the relationship with a partner. Going solo in a business is not a business, it's a hobby.
I love that.
So I do would like to have someone that I have some kind of relationship with going into the business because we can always work out any differences because we have to understand that not all businesses succeed only because when things start go bad everybody just leave instead of trying to work it out. So I would, since we have a good relationship already as friends, I believe that we would be able to work out anything that was going wrong with the business.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Adam, how you feeling?
I'm all right. Can you repeat the question? Because I missed it.
No, it's all good. So, would you rather partner with a friend and risk damaging the relationship if the business fails, or go solo and bear the responsibility alone?
Whew. Um, can't my business partners be my friends even if we weren't friends before the business? So I guess I would only partner with people that I would be friends with. So I'm going to stick with that one.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Who else we got? Who else we got? Fifi, what's going on?
Hey, tribe.
What's going on, tribe? What's going on?
So that's a good question today. I would have to say, I think I would initially go in solo and find someone that I thought was a good fit that wasn't necessarily a friend per se, but we could build something of a relationship, like a friendship type, because I don't have friendships, I have tribeships. So we could build a connection to where we can build together, kind of like I'm doing with the mob. We build a connection and we look out for each other. And from that, you build a stronger platform, you build a stronger base between the company, you build a stronger bond between your values and what's important. So I would probably take that route, me personally. I don't think that I would, if like friends, I wouldn't want to necessarily tarnish something of someone coming in from the back end to now where I'm at, unless they've been on that journey with me thus far. So because I would value that friendship that much, I wouldn't want to necessarily turn it into something, even as a possibility, just out of respect for that person.
No, I love it. I love it. I understand it for sure, for sure. Who else we got? Who else we got? So I know we got some new people in that just tapped in. So welcome. So the icebreaker question is, would you rather partner with a friend and risk damaging the relationship if the business fails, or go solo and bear the responsibility alone? So who we got? Jasmine, what's going on? How you feeling?
Hi, sorry, yeah, I'm here. I'm good. I'm cooking right now. But I think for me, I would go in with a friend and not just anybody that I call friend. It would be somebody that understands, you know, the vision of my business, and making sure that they are just as much as invested in it. I mean, I would always be more invested because it's my dream, right? And God didn't give them necessarily the vision to do so, but I feel if it's a friend, and it doesn't work out, then we could part ways. And if it works out for the good, it is what it is. Otherwise than that, I wouldn't do it solo because running a business by yourself can be a lot of work. Sometimes you need people to bounce ideas off of. You need somebody to just do little things for you in a day-to-day schedule. So I would go on with a friend.
Most definitely, most definitely. I love it. I love it. I ringing bells. What's going on?
You're on mute.
I ain't moving around. I know.
Can you hear me now?
Sir, yes, sir.
All right, bet. I don't know if y'all heard me, but it's your boy I ring bells. But I was saying it's a two-sided question. I mean, two-sided answer. I'm sorry. Let's say, goddamn, I got a friend who I know is about their business, who I know, likes to do things the right way, the legal way, or how I like to do things or whatever. I'm most definitely gonna tap in because, like the young lady before me said, I mean, two minds better than one. You know what I'm saying? You can't do everything by yourself, but it also depends. You know what I'm saying? You got some folks who be real adamant about doing things, but they don't have a clue about doing nothing. And the first time some money get involved, they want to fight, they want to shoot somebody, they want to whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be the time where it's like, nah, bro, I don't care how good your idea is, I'm good. For real.
Love it. Most
That's
definitely.
it.
Definitely. Not shoot nobody, not dang. All right, but no, I love it. I love it. I love it. Kia, what's going on?
Hey tribe, how y'all doing?
Bless.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I would say go into business with a friend because all the partnering that I have been doing thus far within like the last 2 years, um I haven't started out as friends with them. However, we've grown to build a great relationship, and I think that has helped everyone involved thrive. And I've never had a bad experience with falling out with business, especially if you just um, pick people to go in business with that is authentic and just trustworthy. So I would definitely risk falling out. Hopefully it won't happen, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the friend going into business with a friend.
Definitely, mother. Definitely. All right, all right, all right. Who we got? Who we got? Stacy, how you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm driving. Hi, everybody. Good evening. So for me personally, it's kind of I would do the friend, but I'm very, very picky. So if I'm doing something and whatever I do, it's going to be it has to align. So I'm not just picking a friend that has energy at the moment for the project that I'm working on or whatever the case may be, because their alignment may change at any point in time. So it's not even so much about a friend, it's more so about others with like mindset and have the same work ethic as me. You may very well be my friend, but if you don't have a passion in what I have a passion for, you're not going to move the way I move, or you're not going to be able to move in sync with me. So typically what I do with any project is I start it solo. I design the framework and understanding of it. And then if I'm contemplating bringing somebody in, I do kind of like brainstorming conversations, seeing where their head is at before I even allow them to enter that part of it. I've gotten an LLC before prior to bringing somebody on board. So there are certain conversations that I'm not even worried about having with you. I've hired friends as independent contractors as a part as opposed to being a partner in the business for those reasons. So I'll just say for me, it's not really the friend thing. It's about alignment for the business, the purpose, the mission, the goal. If you're not aligned, you will not continue you will fall off at some point in time. And I also pick friends that are good at certain things. So I have friends that are good in finance. I have friends that are in education. I have friends in different walks. So just because somebody wants to jump on, they may jump on, but they may jump on in a very specific category in a very specific way. So I do a lot of marketing for my clients, and when they call me, they know exactly what my specialty is. So they will have somebody else for something else, and it might fall under marketing. So that's it for me. It's like really about being picky and also kind of determining and having your blueprint before you bring somebody on board, because the more heads that are involved, you end up getting a lot of perspectives, and that could be good. But if you're not good at deciphering what you want to actually move forward with and what you're not going to move forward with, you'll just start to absorb what your friend is saying, or possibly making decisions that you wouldn't have made had you stuck to your original game plan. I'm just picky.
No, I love it. I love it. I think you got to be picky. You know, there's nothing wrong with it at all, especially when it comes to your baby. You know what I mean? Having some type of business or brand or any project that you build it upon. For me, hold on one second. We actually just got Cece in on. I want to get her input on it. I know you just came in, Cece, so I'm gonna hit you with the question. So the icebreaker question is: would you rather partner up with a friend and risk damaging the relationship if the business fails, or go solo and bear the responsibility alone?
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
I'm I'm definitely I'm gonna start it by myself first. I'm gonna start it by myself first. I really start everything by myself first because I need to know what I'm doing before I bring a friend in or a business partner or anything like that. I gotta know what I'm doing, what is gonna be required of me or anybody else that I bring in. So I'm gonna go solo first, and then contemplate on bringing a friend in.
I love it. That's a good point. That's a good point. Real quick, I want to get everybody to make sure that you just blow up the chat. If you haven't already, make sure you post your websites. Matter of fact, if you've done it already, still post it again, because we got some new people, and I've learned that when people come in, they don't see the old messages. So if you guys can, make sure you guys post your websites, social medias, and follow somebody else's social media, tapping into somebody else's website. We got a lot of great people like every week. A lot of powerful people. So, it's all about connecting. That's the whole point of these brainstorming sessions, is making sure that we connect the dots, and connect the right dots, connect the right people together, and share information, share knowledge, drop some jewels. Everybody can learn off of everybody, no matter what background you have, what business you're into. As you guys can see, if you've been on our brainstorming sessions, and before, you'll notice that we're very diverse. It's a bunch of different backgrounds on here. So, but at the same time, we're also able to learn from each other. So that's big. If you know me, I'm all about connecting the dots and connecting the right people, and finding solutions. That's our biggest thing. Let's find some solutions. Again, if you guys have any goals or upcoming projects that you're working on, post them in the chat. Let's see how we can come together. Let's see what type of resources we have. It might be somebody in this chat that can actually bring, add value and bring some resources to the table as well. But to answer the icebreaker question, make sure I got everything. So to answer the icebreaker question, for me, I've always had, if I call you a friend or family, that means I trust you on a whole nother level. And I do think it do make things a lot more easier sometimes when it comes to business. Throughout my experience, though, I've seen people fall out for certain reasons, and I think the main reasons are expectations, not having the right expectations, and making sure we're clear on expectations. And I think that's the biggest thing. If you have done a project with me, you know that I'm all about being clear. If you work with me, you probably got one of our outlines somewhere in your phone. So we get very detailed when it comes to what are you expecting? What are we expecting? What are the goals? What is the main goal? What is the main objective? And then what are the mini goals that we need to tackle? Especially if you're a mod member, every mod member, has an outline or should have an outline. So basically break down what it is that we expect from each other. We don't want you to just come on board and just claim mod. We want to know what it is, what is it can we do for you specifically, and what are your expectations? Because a lot of the times, throughout my experience, I've, when I've had I wouldn't even say falling out because I really don't fall out with people, but I've had misunderstandings. It's because expectations was out of whack, and then so all it takes sometimes is a conversation. That's why we're big on communication. So I guess that ties into one, communication, expectations, really figuring out, what is it that you need to do? I believe it was Stacy, far as, figuring out, well, hey, what is it that we need to do? Starting it, and even with CC, starting it off yourself to figure out, is this even the route that we want to go? And then from there, what exactly do I need help with? I always talked about this, for years, and I think even with me as a human being, getting better at figuring out how to communicate what you expect from people. And not only that, but communicate what do you need people to do. I think we all get caught up in, I don't want to ask somebody for help or something like that. But, sometimes you just got to tell people what you need from them. You can't expect people, to just know, like, oh man, why my friends are not reposting my all my content on social media? Why they not liking it? Because you're not telling them to. Sometimes and I know that sounds crazy, like, why do I gotta tell my friend? Sometimes they might not see it. The algorithm might not be showing them. Then when you tell them, like, hey man, you seen my last post? Hey, can you share my last post? Then oh man, let me go, and they'll go look for it. It happens to me all the time. Sometimes I don't see everything. So I learned that a long time ago because I used to be the main one to get to take it personal. If I don't see you sharing something, sharing a flyer, hey, we taking it personal. We going to war. We then they're falling out. But I had to learn that, hey, sometimes you gotta let people know what you need. Let people know, what we've been doing on the brainstorming sessions. Let us know what's going on. What are some of your challenges? What are some of your goals? That's why I asked you guys, to blow up the chat, to talk about what are you working on. I don't want our relationship to be fake, and if you know me, I'm all about genuine relationships, building on a whole nother level, not just business. I think that also ties into business. I think you would have to connect on a whole nother level to get business done, but really figuring out, what it is that you need so you can let people know. I think that's the other side of it. I think a lot of the times we come in with the idea and we only thinking, small term. We only thinking like, okay, well, I'm gonna start this clothing line and I'm just gonna have the dopest clothing line out, and really not going through, okay, well, dang, I need to check in all these boxes. And sometimes we just don't know. So really educating yourself on what's needed, and then learning how to communicate that, and learning, what is what expectations you have and learn how to communicate that, I think, you know, it'll avoid so much calamity, and it avoids so many falling outs. I see a lot of artists who bring managers on, and you know they don't provide them with a checklist of what they expect, because you know sometimes you know different managers have different roles. So I think you know, and I've seen that a lot, you know, throughout the years, you know, especially my time in the music business. Just you know, meeting so many artists who, hey, I need a manager. I need a manager. What you need a manager to do? What? Do you need a road manager? You need a booking manager? You get what I'm saying? Do you even have something to manage? So I had this conversation a lot, you know, even with business owners, you know, oh, I need a staff. Well, do you have an order of operations put together? Because all you're gonna do is bring people on board and have them confused and agitated, and it's gonna get to the point where now they don't even want to work for you. Now you have a falling out where you have had a good friend, but now you've fallen out because your order of operations wasn't put together. How are you gonna how are we gonna keep this thing running? What are your duties? What are my duties? I think, you know, that's another thing, you know, letting people know what your duties are. Not, oh, I'm just the CEO, but, you know, really educate them. And I think that's where we fall short, you know, a lot of the times it's just the education, which leads to expectations that's not realistic, or that's just, or, you know, getting to the point where you just don't even know what to expect, which because you don't have the education behind what it is you're doing. I see Adam, you just raised your hand. What's going on?
I just wanted to add something real quick to, if you're going to partner up with people. I mean, I have two different business partners, and they looked at me like I grew a second head when I'm like, well, we need to draw up legal documentation in order to work together. And they've been working together for 20 years without a legal contract. And I'm like, I'm older than both of you. I need to have an exit strategy. I need to make sure that I don't screw you. You guys don't screw me. I'm like, if we're in it to really win it, we really have to be in it to win it. And it was one of those things that they had never even thought about having a legal binding contract. Better yet, an agreement that's over 10 pages long. So, I mean, if one of them gets married, their new spouse can't take 1/6 of the company if they get divorced. Things like that. And I really opened their eyes to, let's protect what we create. And it was a relatively fun way of doing things because they had never dealt with that before. It also showed them that I was extremely serious in doing business with them, because the first thing we did when we met up is I'm like, here's a non-disclosure act. We all have to sign it because we're not going to disclose what we talk about to anybody else without all of us being in cahoots with each other. And it was just one of those real right off the bat things that a lot of people don't get. So just 2 cents.
No, definitely. I think contracts have a
I was
bad.
just gonna say, my lawyer also likes the fact that I utilize her all the time.
I bet. I think contracts have a negative stigma a lot of the times where it feel like it's like a prenup. It's like, oh, well, you don't trust me. It's like, nah, it's just like you said, you want to have first of all, have an exit strategy. And then, you know, second of all, it'll also help you guys, you know, stay within the expectations, and protect what you guys are building. You want to protect that. You want to, you know, cover your butt. You know, I just had this, you know, same conversation with another one of my partners, you know, as far as, you know, we were about to partner up with another entity together. It's like, yo, we got to have some type of contract to where we can stay within those perimeters, and we won't, you know, we won't be open to anything changing unexpectedly, and you know, and just making sure, like Fee said, protecting your baby. You gotta protect your baby. You know, every single one of you guys, you know, have a business, and that's just like your baby. So you gotta protect the bag for sure.
Yeah.
And you know, and like I say, I tell anybody if they have a problem with signing an NDA or signing the contract, hey, that just lets you know that you shouldn't be doing business with them anyway. Like, if any one of you guys, I don't care how long we've known each other, you want me to sign an NDA, I'm gonna sign it. It's no pressure. It's no matter of fact, did we get you, Mr. Fix It?
Huh?
On the icebreaker question?
The icebreaker? No, did I? No, I was talking at the beginning. No, I didn't get. I don't think I didn't answer. No.
So the
You
icebreaker.
diving right in. So I like it. I was about to piggyback off what you was talking about. But
So the icebreaker question is: would you rather partner with a friend and risk damaging a relationship, and if the business fails, or go solo and risk bearing the responsibility alone?
man, see, I take too many risks, man, because it's like it's depending on what friend you're talking about. Because it's like you really when you're doing business with somebody, you're doing life with them. So whoever that's around you, you calling your brother or you calling your sister, that's your friend. You doing life with them. So in my perspective, like I've already done it already. So I can say I started business by myself and then I had to work my way into getting people around me. So I said the next time I started, I do want to start it with somebody else, no matter what the circumstances may be on the back end. Hey, it is gonna be what it is. So I would choose a friend, you know what I'm saying, to start with or to do a business with, because at the end of the day, if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. So, but if I call you my real friend, like I got like real genuine friends that I talk to every other day. I got friends that I talk to maybe once every other few months, and it might be friends I talk to maybe once every other year or whatever. But the ones that I say that's real close to me, that's like friends, whatever, like that, I would do it because I started by myself already, so I know the do's and don'ts basically. And just to piggyback off what you and we were talking about as far as the contracts and stuff like that. I've learned over time, wordplay is everything. How you explain and your delivery is everything. So synonyms, I always love right now. Whenever word I see it, I'll be like, man, what's another way I could say it? So contract is it's kind of like it's touchy, but an agreement is it sound a little bit better because now you could say, okay, well, shake on it or back old school way or something like that. It's different ways on how you can explain putting something on paper, and that's all I'm saying. That's like my main slogan now. Let's just get a few things on paper and everything, and then everything can be settled from there. I don't say contract, I don't say none of that no more. I say let's get something on paper in black and white. And when that's said and done, then they know like, okay, well, I do this with other businesses, when I'm getting a loan or when I'm signing for that lease or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, let's just get this on paper real quick in black and white, and then everything else will be moving forward on the up and up, moving forward. Sounds right, right? And I always get them in yes mode, because once you start leaving that dead airspace, then now it's like, oh yeah, it's kind of awkward. So you always want to get anybody in yes mode. That makes sense, right? And then once they be like, okay, and then you always want to get that answer, because then, like you say, if they say, well, no, then you already know. But get them in yes mode, then now you ain't got to worry about trying to pull teeth. But yeah, I'll pick a friend because I know the ends, I know the do's and don'ts a little bit now, for being experienced. But if you don't have experience, because that's why I say that question can go two ways. If you got experience, then yeah, some people will pick a friend because one, well, two hands, what they say, two sets of hands is better than one, or two brains better than one. Yeah, of course, yeah, I'll do that. So yeah, I'll pick a friend.
Most definitely. I love it. I love it. We got Angeline with her hand up. What's going on, Queen?
Hey, I just wanted to say that I am so thankful for this group. A lot of people don't understand how important it is to be able to not only talk, but to let other people hear you talk and respond back to you. And being in this group already, I mean, this is like my second time before, and I just made the best contacts I could with my campaign to get it up to the national level. And the first thing that we talked about was getting an NDA, because we all have special talents. And just to give away your talents, that's that casting your pearls among swine, because you don't never know what someone might do until they do it. And then it's too late. So having that NDA really puts everybody in a lane that says, okay, this is what I do. This is my specialization. I'm doing this for this business that I'm a part of. And that allows everybody to have that sigh of relief that no one is going to do anything that they shouldn't be, because they're dealing with their specialty and their business. And they're just partnering with you in this business, and everybody is protected. So it is very important that we structure our businesses the way that we need to. And I had explained a bit before in one of our other meetings about my platform, is that we're teaching us how to be the real salesmen and saleswomen that we are in this country, because we're just a country full of salesmen and saleswomen. But do we know how to do it is the thing. And brainstorming like this helps us to be able to do that and make sure that we got the right structure to go out there. Because if we're not together in our households, our communities are never going to be together. Definitely. And we keep thinking that the government is their responsibility, but it's our responsibility to make sure our communities thrive, especially as businessmen and women.
Mm-hmm. Totally agree. I totally agree. That's why we're doing what we're doing. We're bringing everybody together. Like I said, we're connecting the dots. You just never know. I mean, we got so many great people around us. Why not pull our resources and figure out, hey, how can we really build? What's the expectations on that? And really build some great things. Just in these, it's only the second quarter, and we already, just this year been opening up some amazing doors. So. Like you said, we need that sigh of relief. We want to make sure that we moving comfortably with each other, and making sure that we ain't got to worry about, what's behind this closed door over here, to make sure everything is transparent. Even like what Cece said, in the chat, I think, putting something on paper allows complete transparency. Yes, definitely. I think transparency is the key to long, successful relationships. And it's also the key to finding solutions. If we're transparent, now we can, kind of get over the BS and figure out, okay, what's really wrong? What's really going on? What do we really need to touch on to really make sure that we're taking it to the next level? Don't nobody want to be stagnant. You get what I'm saying? So I love it. So I want to touch on a couple upcoming goals that we have, a couple upcoming opportunities that we have, and then kind of answer any questions or concerns that you guys may have, and figure out how we can come together. And then I'm gonna get into letting you guys introduce yourselves and talk about what you have, what you're working on, and what you have coming up. So we can kind of brainstorm around that. The main thing, one of our main goals right now is, of course, acquiring more mobile hubs. They can either be a mobile home, a attachable trailer, even an RV. If you guys know anybody that have any mobile homes or trailers or RVs just sitting around and they want to make some money, we have a whole business plan surrounding that we can pretty much show them on how we can actually make some money together and just build together, cover more ground, which is our main objective. We want to hit these smaller cities and states, and really do the same thing what we're doing, have brainstorming sessions, different workshops, and bring more awareness to the amazing brands that we represent, like the Natural Way 365 Farms and Keoma's Body and Philosophy. Just bringing that to them. Let's bring them the experience. So that's my whole goal. So again, if you guys know anybody that may have a mobile home or a trailer or RV that's just sitting around that they may not be using or just using seasonally, let's set up a call. If you guys know any places that we can purchase mobile hubs or trailers or RVs or mobile homes, I know me and Cece was talking last week about the auctions and different things like that. So if you guys know any auctions that's going on, please send me the link or post a link in the chat so I can look into it. We already have our first mobile hub in Michigan, so we're just trying to acquire more and customize them to to our liking. But yeah, we're going to be bringing the experiences to you guys, and really just covering more ground. Like I said before, covering these smaller cities and states and these towns to be able to go in them and host different workshops and brainstorming sessions and just different events and activities, and also have different activations for the brands that we represent that's a part of the mob. So yeah, keep me posted on that. That's a huge one. Passports. I need everybody that's on here that you can hear my voice. Make sure you guys got your passports. We have some international campaigns coming up that I want you guys to be in position to take advantage of. And then we have Shopify's Operation Hope. I can't even stress enough. And in fact, I'm actually going to post the link in the chat, but I can't stress enough how much you guys need to take advantage of it. Their main goal is to fund their main goal is to fund 1 million minority businesses. So it's a lot of opportunity. It's a lot of money getting given out. So I want you guys. We actually had Erica on a few weeks ago, giving a step-by-step on how to get eligible, how to apply to see if you're eligible. Everybody on here should be eligible. As long as you don't do what I did and not identify your background. So make sure you guys just be very transparent and make sure you guys take advantage of this great opportunity. I just posted the link. Darwin just posted the link as well. What's going on? You got something? I know Darwin just partnered up with them as well. So
yeah, so I got some phenomenal news. I'm actually going to go over this on the Standing on Business webinar. So if anybody don't know, every last Saturday of the month we go crazy, and I'm about to go crazy explaining exactly the step-by-step process with this, because they have partnered with so many people. It's like the sky's the limit. So I'll tell you right now, 3 banks off bat. If you have a Truist, a Citizens Bank, Huntington Bank, or Wells Fargo by you, those are one of the main banks that they're actually partnered with to fund these businesses. So I've actually been working with some, actually I did a Zoom maybe what's today? Thursday, what's today? Wednesday, Monday, and Sunday. I did some Zooms with at least about like 10 to 12 businesses that's ready to actually get going. So pretty much the only thing is, oh, you meet with your coach tomorrow. So right. So basically I'm gonna be partnering up with them doing the same thing. And also the thing about it is that the credit score is low. They want lower scores because this is going to actually help you increase your credit score on both sides, I believe, but it's mainly on the business side. But the personal score starts at 580. You see what I'm saying? So what have we done? And if you don't bank with them, they are already going to open up a bank account for you. So how the process goes is you're going to get put with a loan specialist. Once you talk to the loan specialist, they're going to ask for basic information, your information. Then they're going to ask for the business information, which would be the Articles Organization, the EIN. Then after that, then they're going to ask for what? A business plan, or pretty much like, a projected form, a projected plan for the next 3 years. And I actually have that form where you can actually write those numbers out, but they're actually going to help you delegate that depending on what type of business that you do have. So, it's pretty much simple on that part. But once they take care of that, they submit the information, then the SBA, because that's where they're getting majority of this money from, the SBA as well too, and then those banks. And then once they approve you, let's say you want to ask for 50,000, because you get to ask for the amount you want, and then they'll let you know what you approve. But they basically want to see what the amount that you need, and if it's possible, they're going to approve you for that amount. So let's say you want 50,000, they approve you. they're going to open up a bank account and then deposit the funds in it. So you don't necessarily already have to have a bank account with them or set one up soon as you apply. Once they run you through the system to see what you get approved for, then they'll open up the account and disperse the funds in it. And it does take almost up to 30 days. We've seen other business get, funded beforehand, but it's the up to 30 days is going to be on how can I say it? On your efforts on making sure everything is correct and making sure that your paperwork is right. So I tell everybody, hey, listen, you can get it in within 2 to 3 weeks, long as you stay on point as far as contacting your loan specialist and everything, and making sure that your business plan and paperwork is pretty much on point. But that's what you have Mr. Fix It for, to help you delegate those numbers. I know Adam wouldn't mind helping some people as well too. That's why we got these advisors and coaches with the mob already, because that's what we're here for. You don't necessarily have to go through Operation Hope sometimes, because we could delegate that, and then once you're ready, then we can send you to Operation Hope and say, hey, listen, I'm ready to get funded, and then they'll get you funded, or the different banks and stuff like that, and lenders as well too. But I'm gonna be going over the full A to Z, on our Standing on Business webinar, and then actually taking whoever wants to get the process started within that time too. So if you want to set up a consultation as far as either the personal credit or the business development portion, I'm gonna put my information in the chat box, and you can send over a text with your name and business, and then we can pretty much delegate and move from there as well too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I also put the Standing on Business RSVP link in the chat. So everybody, make sure you guys register so you can receive the updates and different things like that. And shout out to Cece, man. She meeting with her coach tomorrow. I love it. I love when you guys take advantage of the resources that we have. I mean, it takes nothing. If you haven't already, hey, I don't know what to say, man. We can bring you to the water, but we can't make it drink.
For sure.
She had her hand up for a minute. I wanted to touch on her and make sure we didn't skip over.
Were you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am. Did you have your hand up?
I did, but he answered my question, and I just waiting for his link so that I can click on this Saturday class.
Bet. All right, okay. Everybody, we gonna, he gonna touch on it a little bit more in the Standing on Business webinar. So, y'all make sure y'all tap in and register so you can get those updates. So I love it. We already tapped on the Standing on Business, because that was definitely coming up next. Make sure y'all get on that, and we also have some recaps to our previous Standing on Business webinars, so you guys can catch up. I know Darwin been giving some homework to you guys. Let's touch on that. Matter of fact, Mr. Fix-It, can you touch on the assignments that we gave last time?
That's due for this Standing on Business, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, because we did push it back. So wherever you are located, wherever state, city that you're located, I said within the 3 to 5 mile radius of your home, go to at least 2 to 3 banking institutions or credit unions, and basically ask to see where do they pull from, like which credit reporting agency, which would be either TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, and also what was the last one? So it was go to the bank, ask for who do they pull from, and then no, was it to open up with hold on, let me check the I think that was it. I think that was it, Delano. Hold on, let me see something.
Yeah, double check. I want to make sure that everybody's got it, so we can make sure that we just, we all on the same page. But yeah, Jasmine is every last Saturday at 6 p.m. EST. I know you in New York, so I think y'all are hour. Is y'all say what time is it out there, Jasmine?
Right now it's 6:53.
Oh, okay, y'all on the same time. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be 6 p.m. EST every last Saturday of the month. And
Okay, sounds good.
And I posted the RSVP link in there. Make sure y'all RSVP. So, matter of fact, hold on. That's actually the YouTube to the recaps. Let me get you guys the RSVP. Yeah. So I just put the RSVP.
I think that was it. I think that was it. Yeah.
So repeat it real quick, bro.
So yeah, so basically everybody should go to within your area where you stay in your home area, go to between 3 or 5 mile radius to at least 2 to 3 banking institutions or credit unions and figure out where do they pull from as far as, like, let's say you want to file for a business credit card or a business something dealing with business. Where do they pull from as the person guarantor? So do they pull from TransUnion, Experian, or Equifax? And then also it was something else that I had added. Oh, and to see if you open up a bank account, do you have to put, can you do you have to put money into the bank account right then and there if you want to open up a bank account?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, all right, all right, all right. So what we have coming up next?
I got a question real quick for Darwin.
Yes, yes.
Do you know of any CBD friendly banks?
CBD friendly banks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
So
you look into a credit union.
yes, I was gonna say
Navy Federal already said no. That's the credit union I'm with right now. I think
Oh,
Financial is another credit
yeah.
union. They
Yeah,
said
the
no too.
industry. Yeah, they have restrictions on that. Yeah, I feel you on that one. So basically what I would say is that majority of your major banks, they're going to, how can I quote on say, they'll be more lenient. It's only a few credit unions that I'll say that'll be like, okay, cool. So it's one of those smaller ones. I see Adam have his hand raised. You go.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of information on that. One, cannabis is going to go from a class 1 to a class 3 drug, and that's going to make banking a lot easier. Two, reach out to dispensaries in other states and find out where they bank, or in your state, reach out to if you're in Georgia, check out the one in Macon, see if they can tell you how they bank. Because you might be stuck using like a chime for now, but it's gonna get
I've been
easier.
stuck using the Square for now because they're the only ones that have like a CBD approval for transactions right now. But I was trying to find like a banking institution. But yeah, Square is doing it. You just have to go through a
Where are
long
you
process
located?
to get approved. I'm in Georgia.
What part?
I'm in Riverdale. I'm by the airport.
Right. Because I would call up, email me, and I'll give you a couple of contacts to Truist. I'll give you a contact to Robbins Financial, also Navy Federal Credit Union. Because Robbins Financial Credit Union, either of them. USAA maybe, but they kind of suck.
Mm-hmm.
Someone
But
said try
you
Chase.
never know who's gonna change their stance on it. But a major problem with that is now CBD is legal. It's cannabis itself, and Delta 8, Delta 9 is basically cannabis. So banks do want to be legal. They have no choice.
Right.
What
All
do you,
right, I'll shoot you an email.
have you tried Chase? I'm pretty sure you tried Chase, but some states.
Yes, I actually had one with Chase, and I had it for like about 6 months, and then they closed my account because they said I sell CBD. And then I tried to open one up with Navy Federal again, and I told them that I didn't sell CBD, and they said my company is already associated with selling cannabis products, and I can never open up a business account with them under that name. I have to use a different business. So I am working on that, but
Try reaching
yeah.
out to, I think it's called Grassdoor. I'll have to look. It's one of the companies that does a lot of selling in Cali. They also do delivery, so I'm sure they might know or have some banks that they're already working with because they have both 100% THC cannabis and they also have CBD products that they deliver door to door. I'm gonna look for the link right now and drop it in the chat. But
Also,
I would definitely go with what Dr. Dennett said. Definitely reach out to other states because I'm from New York and I know there are a couple different. So like if you reach out to someone, there should be an institution, and typically sometimes you can bank out of state without it causing a severe problem. It just depends on what your e-commerce is and how you're hooking up in order to make sure your funds are easily trackable for yourself and your business. But you might not have a problem getting or banking outside. You just won't have a brick and mortar if you need to do severe deposits or things like that. So, but I'll go ahead and look for the link so I can drop it for you.
and
Okay,
also
thank you.
too, CC, you can use. Have you heard of Stripe?
Yes.
You can also look into Stripe, and then I'm in Chicago too, so you know that it's plenty of them out here. So I have a friend that works at one, and I'll go there tomorrow. And we got a follow up too from our last consultation. So I'll
Yes,
give
most
you
definitely.
a follow up tomorrow and let you know. But I mean, it's really on the matter of how can I say it? Like I say again, word playing. So as far as like I know you say you sell the CBD or whatever, but you can say I mean, but don't you sell other products though? Don't you?
Right. That's the thing. I do.
Don't you
I
fall
But
under
do.
some sort of holistic category? Isn't there another
I do.
right, yeah, isn't
term like who said the synonym thing? That was
herbs,
Darwin.
herb, yeah, don't because you said
Yeah,
herbs
go
and
with
stuff, right?
Right. I
I
do.
would say herbal. I would say herbal, and
yeah.
yeah, I'll take the seat. Yeah, something like
Go the
that.
holistic route, the herbal route.
Yeah,
Stay away from anything related to medicine, like words, like that. But I would
Yeah, but
definitely
they
say
go
you should.
through they go through your social media. They go through your websites. They go through your posts, and
who
that's
the
that's what
banks?
yes. Yes.
Hmm.
Chase did it right
Even
on
though
the
they do
spot while
that,
I was there in the office. But I had went when I did
Right.
with
Yeah.
Chase,
Now I remember
I had
that.
went
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that when I set
I
up my
went
bank.
prior
okay,
to and just inquired. So then I redid my whole website and took anything CBD off. And then I
Uh,
went and opened up the Chase account. But then somewhere along the line, it popped back up the CBD, and that's when they had closed it.
I have a
okay.
question.
so
When your consumers are buying your products, in terms of banking purposes, you know how every transaction has some sort of code or information to it. Are your products, when they're paid for, labeled the way the bank is? Is it labeled like with cannabis or anything? Because I feel like after they check your social media initially and your website, they wouldn't continue to check it. So I'm wondering if it's you buy a product and it's saying what the product is so they know
Right.
it's CBD. So
So I took it off at one point in time, so it didn't say it. But then Square said it has to be on there. And then when they made the new
And the invoice,
regulations,
yeah.
you have to have like the lot number and on the product that the CBD is in, where it came from, and everything has to be on there. And it has to be photographed on there and uploaded with that product. So the banks, anybody can pull it up.
Unmute yourself,
Gotcha.
Adam.
Yeah. So with that, go to local gas stations and go to other places that sell products like that. Find out where they bank, and then
Yeah, that's what I was
be an
thinking too.
asshole.
Yeah, a smoke shop. You can
straight
go
up.
to a smoke shop and ask
Yeah,
them.
go to a smoke shop. Yeah, I mean, if there's a vape shop, because they are selling CBD, ask them where they bank. And then if that bank says no, to be honest, lawyer up. And
Okay.
then lawyer up with other people that are having the same problem, because there are enough people having this problem. And if it's only CBD, that should be no problem. Once you hit like cannabis, that's a different thing, because the rules are actually set in stone.
And also
So,
and also to add to
Yeah.
that, because I know, Adam, the next thing I was thinking about is y'all just don't know. And Delano, I think you on top of this already. We got to get those trust accounts open ASAP, Rocky. Because the reason being that because it's private, they can't say nothing about it. So when you open up a private trust bank account, it don't matter what it is that's going through that bank account or whatever. They cannot do nothing about it. So I mean,
Let's
I know
talk about
you are
that tomorrow
conscious
on the
about the.
follow-up.
Say that again.
I said, let's talk about that tomorrow on the follow-up.
Okay, let's do it, because
Trust.
that's I'm in the realms of that. I'm just working on who's going to be my beneficiaries and who's going to be the trustee. Like I'm just working on that portion right now, and then I can move forward with everything else, because I'm telling you, everybody before this year's out, that should be everybody's kind of like goal or priority. I know everybody got the LLCs up and running, which is good, because you could put that inside of the trust. You could put that inside of that, and and you're good, you're covered. And then now you're, saying everything is private and everything is sealed, to where now you walking like you talking, and now can't nobody at the point in time we need to be saying, if we in relationships or friendships, if somebody ain't got a business bank account, a business credit card, a trust or something, they cannot be in our circle.
Right
We
up.
can't have that's what Delano, I love when he's so stern about that, because it's the truth. He helped me so much with really, ciphering my circle and everything like that as well too. Stacy, I see your hand up.
My question was different. Hold on, baby. Go upstairs and I might plug it in. I have a real niche with the business I'm currently building, as it will be titled Surviving Special Education. So it's specific to education. And so if anybody has any idea how to get books or programs approved and utilized by school district, that would be very helpful, because my business is all in the educational realm, which it is my
Mine
current
is too.
career.
So what I'm working on now is just like Adam said in the chat. You want to go to the chambers. You want to go to whatever chambers that wherever you're located. You want to go down there and talk to them first. Now, after you talk to them, if you have kids yourself, or if you are familiar with the school district, you can go talk to someone in the school and talk to them about any other programs they have outside of that, because there are outside programs that go to multiple schools to teach and do what it is that you specialize in. So for sure, that's what the first things you could do, because that's what they told me, because that's what fixing financial consulting is. Even though it has consulting in it, my industry I pick is education. I teach financial education, but I still consult to other, consumers and business owners and stuff like that as well too. But my industry is education. Whenever I fill out for, lines of credit and credit cards, I'm putting education, because those are the low risk industries: education, e-commerce, marketing, things like that. Those are medical technology. Those are low risk industries that you want to be in, and you're in. Like I said, that's a phenomenal industry to be in. Especially special education as well too, because they know that's more work that you have to do when you're dealing with that. But go to the chambers, and then go to, if you have kids, go to their school and speak to, a counselor or an assistant principal, and they can give you, a list of places where you can actually, set those programs up. Or they'll even look at you and say, okay, well, what do your program consist of? And then you break it
That's
down.
exactly what my
So
plan is. Like, I have a proposal, but I work for the
yes,
school district, so I will need to propose outside of the school district I work for. So
of
that's
course.
kind of where I am. And then also, if anybody knows of any keynote speakers, so there are no special education conferences in Georgia. So I'm preparing to hold the first one next summer. And so with my background and everything I have, but I'm looking for keynote speakers and locations and different things. I have a nice running list of some things, but if anybody knows anybody who is in the field or in education or in special education, even if they're in general education, but can speak to that side of the world from that lens, that would be helpful. Just let me know. Feel free to send them my information. And then if anybody on the call is open to reading chapters of a book, let me know. I have an NDA and a pilot team that's reading all my chapters before the editor. So just let me know if you guys know anything in education. And Darwin, can you drop information? You said you do consultations.
Yeah, so I believe
Sound
I
like
did
Stacey.
put.
Sound like we need to get Stacey with the mob, man.
Yes, for sure. So
For
I put my phone number down, Darwin, Mr. Fix It. If you go back up a little bit, that is my
Yep.
phone number. And then, I put some of my other info, like my Instagram and Facebook and my website and stuff like that. So, but yeah, text me your name and the business, or the program, the name of the program, and then, we'll set that up and everything. We can set that consultation up and pretty much go from there. I saw Miss, is it Fee or Miss Phi? Can you unmute
Wait, can
yourself?
I just cut in?
Oh,
I
go
just
ahead,
cut in
Adam.
super
Me
quick.
too. I want to go after one of them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I gotta
Okay,
raise
so-
y'all hands now. Not you, Adam, because you stay raising your hand.
So, okay, email me, please, because I can get you. Dr. Sims is the head honcho for Macon-Bibb County for education. And one of my good friends, Sharice, is also with the Macon-Bibb government. Her direct boss is the mayor. So she's small business and primarily does minority-owned business stuff. So if you need help connecting with people within the system, she is the person. So email me and I can get you their contact info. So that might help.
Yes, sir. This is what it's all about. Hey, it's so crazy. Jasmine, I know you got your hand up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you hear me, Jasmine?
I apologize. I don't know why it takes me so long on the phone to find the mute and unmute button. I'm like, what is
You like
actually
that.
happening here? But Stacey, I was off the call for like 2 minutes. Are you in the Department of Education? Or are you like charter? What kind of school do you work for?
I currently work for the district, so I'm out of the classroom now. I currently teach special education teachers. That's what I do. So I work for the CAD school district.
Okay, so we could definitely connect. I know a few people that can help with vending in schools, a network of principals, people that coach principals. So I'm gonna drop my information in the chat for you as well, so we could get that done. And I would love to read your book. I'm excited for you. So
Thank you. I appreciate that. My network is I'm 3 years into Georgia, so my network is primarily in New York. And so it's been it's different. Like if I wanted to do anything like this in New York, I know where to go, who to call, how to get it done. And so switching over to Georgia has been a little bit of a change in building that network back up. So I'll definitely be reaching out. I've saved everyone's information that dropped it. Dr. Dennis, I will be reaching out to you as well. And thank you all. This has been really dope. A really, really good business community of talking, and I really appreciate all of the minds that are on this call right now.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Bringing that community together, figuring out what resources we can pull together. Like I told you guys earlier, there might be somebody on this call. See, don't get the numbers confused. People, we so brainwashed to look at numbers and Instagram posts and who got the Bentley on their page and who got the Lamborghini.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
This is all we need. Once we put these minds together, we unstoppable. Once we move as a mob, we unstoppable. They can't move. They can't even fathom. They can't stop us. They won't even dare try to stop us. And you know that's
Right.
what we're really trying to show more of. That's what the brainstorming sessions is about. You know, bringing our minds together and figuring out what you got going on. Okay, I got this going on. Let's put our figure it out and really connecting the dots. You know, some of you guys probably would have never met each other, literally. You know, and if you do, you probably wouldn't have spoke to each other because that's just how, you know, most of our cultures are. You know, we just, yeah, hey, we don't even throw the deuces no more. So that's what this is all about, connecting the dots in a positive way, in a dope way, and still have fun while we doing it. So, all right, I want to move on to the next upcoming opportunity that we have.
I saw Miss Fee put irrevocable trust. Is that do you have irrevocable trust?
So that's the one that I'm working on currently. That's the one that basically helps you to tie in your assets with your businesses, basically, because it's different types of trust. I thought it was just like a type, like a one type.
Yes.
No, that's a few. The one that you're working on right now, one that you're working on now is basically when you set it, you can't change it. So
Correct.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so that's always a good one to put because once you put that in and everything, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, do I want to do my irrevocable first or do I want to do my family first, family trust or private? So those are I'm trying to cipher through the three though, but
it's really dependent upon like what you have going on in your life, the style, like, and you can have multiple ones. You can have multiple ones. You don't just have to stop with just one. Like people think that just have to have one. No, you can have multiples. You can have one for the family. You can have one for the businesses, or you know, for your assets and things like that. It's totally
you can put it like this. The average millionaire has at least like anywhere from like 10 to 15 trusts. You know what I'm saying? So that's where like you could you know cipher between everything. So that's big though.
Absolutely. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Bob Nesbitt. He actually was able to break down the different trusts. Maybe, I don't know, it probably was like 3 weeks ago or a month ago. But I'm gonna try to get him back on. He's actually an attorney. So he
You want to try to do that? You want to try to do that for standing on business too?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him because I think that's definitely something that he can touch on. I got attorneys that I'm gonna try to get on that can break that down. We've had them on. They love what we're doing. So I think that's that's a $10,000 consultation right there with a lawyer, you know, just going over trust funds. So, but to have him on,
trust and believe, yes, sir.
Have him on to actually break it down. Now, I think one thing that stuck out to me that he said is, you know, do you have enough assets to even have a trust?
No, for real. That's why like she said, she is, you know, there's levels to it. So, you know, you got to see which one you want to start off first. And me personally, I'm like, well, you know what? I can stand because the basic family or private trust is something where like, okay, like you say, whatever it is that you have now that, you know what I'm saying, that you want to go ahead and put inside of it because a family trust is basically what it says, family. So it's going to be everything revolving around family. Then your private trust is basically anything and everything that you would like to keep private to where, you know, whatever it is that you have right now, you can put aside that. Like she said, you can make multiple ones and everything that you're going to put certain things in. But, you know, to get started right now, you know, I think those are the top three. You know, the irrevocable, the family, and the private trust, because you could discharge debt and everything like that through your family or private trust. So like whatever debt you have right now, it don't matter what it is that you can discharge it through the debt because you're going to become a secure party creditor, stuff like that and all like that. So it's just it's so raw. Like it's a whole different world that we all about to tap into the mob. Once what I'm saying, once we, like you say, delegated the other people that you have on there. But I'm already in the steps, just like Miss Fee is, because once somebody go through it, then it's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's
So
what I like.
let's do this. Let's do this real quick. If you have a trust, throw some ones in the chat. And if you're working on creating a trust, throw some tools in the chat. Let's see where y'all at. Let's see where we at with it. Let's see who we got on there. I want to see some interaction.
If you have children, open fast.
I appreciate you, Adam, for sending me that business lawyer information as well. We definitely need to get them on.
Bells, let's go.
Sir.
Miss Angeline, yay. Let's go, Miss Payne.
Sir.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Let's elevate. So the next upcoming opportunity that we have is, of course, we're doing a lot of work with the Natural Way 365 Farm. We're always looking for new volunteers. We're doing the community days every first and third Sunday. And we actually have a field day that we're coming up. We're actually going to reschedule the date, so we just be on the lookout for the new date for the field day. We just want to make sure that we're getting everything together for you guys. But yeah, if you want to come out, volunteer. If you're in the Metro Atlanta area, you want to come out and volunteer. Even if you're not in this area, you know somebody else that want to come out and volunteer, that could come out and volunteer. It's super dope. We even got out there. I got in that dirt a little bit. It was super dope experience. Miss Cece is wonderful. We're trying to basically, I'm not trying, but we're actually, spreading the knowledge when it comes to agriculture and different things like that. Miss Cece, do you want to tap on that real quick? Any information that you want to give to them?
Yes, most definitely. This Sunday is third Sunday, so from 11 to 3, we will be out there at 605 Roberts Drive. I'm asking for donations, and I'm also asking for some garden tools. This week, somebody thought it would be a bright idea to steal all my tools. So that happened, and I got to replace a lot of my shovels and rakes, and I had like a pole saw, tree saw, and things like that. Cause like I breed dogs as well, so I put up a divider between my farm and my dogs so it can kind of be separate, but that divider allowed thieves to come because my dogs couldn't deter them away. So I got some stuff stolen this week, but that's not going to stop us for Sunday. It's still going down. I'll get some stuff, and then we got our hands. These are the best tools that God gave us anyway. And we're going to be out there from 11 to 3. And that's every Sunday, not every Sunday, but first and third Sunday from 11 to 3. So hopefully y'all can come out there. You can fill out the registration form online, or you can just show up, and I'll drop the address in the chat as well. So definitely doing that.
That's what we're going to do. If you shout out to everybody who already donated, but if you haven't donated to the mob, please do, because we're gonna basically just take all our donations that we get and we need to get some more tools like that. That just made me mad. But
right, I was mad.
I was mad. Irene said we need to put up some cameras, obviously.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, let's figure that out. But yeah, let's if you guys can donate anything, let's make it happen. That's what it's all about, coming together.
Right.
Hey, can you send me a list of tools?
Yes, I will do.
Yeah, let's do that. Because that's ridiculous. They don't even know.
If you could share that list of tools, I've had some stuff donated to some schools from Home Depot. I've had some discounted things offered for different situations. So if you have, even if it's not a full list, but if you drop some things in the chat, I'll reach out to the Home Depot that's been helping me. And then my sister's also a manager in that department. So she also kind of assists me in letting me know how to go about requesting things from the Home Depot here, because she's still in New York. So if you put some of those tools in the chat, I'll see what I could do as well.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, no problem.
Stacey part of the mob. We gotta get you on board. We gotta get you on board ASAP. We're gonna set up a call for sure and go over some things. We gotta get you on board. But yeah,
No problem.
yeah, because that's what this is all about. Community. First for making sure that we got all the resources that we need. We all need help, man. Sometimes we all need that hand up, not a handout. You feel me? So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, if you guys don't have the link to donate, I'll send it over ASAP. So you should have got it in the invite, in the Zoom invite, but if not, I'll send it over again so you can get these tools. And if you guys want to come out, like she said, your hands is the best tool. Come out, spend an hour or two in the farm, and possibly learn something new, like and just get some peace of mind. This first Sunday, we went out there and built a new watermelon patch, and seeded some. What was that? What was we seeding, CC?
Those were kale seeds. We learned how to harvest kale seeds from the plant, and we built the watermelon bed, and it was fun. It was fun.
I love it. I love it. So let's get some. We can get some more people out there. We're gonna have the music going. She had some great watermelon. It was scrumptious. It was crazy. They was we was the little ones out there roasting marshmallows. He was roasting apples. He might got a new invention with that one, with the roasted apples, because that was a new one for me. And I think we can go crazy with that one. So yeah, we definitely want to get you guys more involved, or anybody, especially if you got kids, or if you know any young ones, any youth. We definitely want to get them out as well. That's really one of my biggest goals, is to get the youth involved a lot more, because we at a point where we don't even know how to start a fire no more. Like this is ridiculous. We got to get on point. I know we got all this technology and me in the future and all of that, but we also got to have some tools, just to kind of back us up, just in case. So yeah, this would be a great activity for you guys to come out and support and bring the little ones.
Do you guys have a flyer for the event? If you do, we actually have a agriculture 2 programs in the Cab district that are running fully. Kids go out on Saturdays to man the gardens. They're very invested. And they have like a horticulture specialist and all types of stuff that go with that. And the kids are always looking for more opportunities because it's only in 2 of our schools right now. So if you have a flyer or anything, I'm gonna drop my email. Feel free to send that to me.
Yeah,
so I can share with the schools.
I also posted
Okay,
it.
will
I
do.
also posted a link to the Instagram, to the flyer that she posted on Instagram as well in the chat. And then I also posted our Agriculture United in the link. That's from Sage. She also teach kids agriculture and different things like that. So we're all a family. We're just trying to pull it all together. I think Sage is also teaching aquaponics and stuff like that as well. So I wish we had her on, so she kind of dive more deep. But she's part of the team. So maybe next week we'll have her on. But yeah, definitely you guys type into those links that I just posted in the chat. And then what else we have? Next, we have the Cafe City Fest. That's going to be on June 1st. We're actually going to be, let me post that link in there as well. But the whole initiative for this day is to basically provide more jobs for the homeless. We're also going to be donating clothing and, finance and food as well. So if you guys want to donate any clothes, any non-perishable food items, or if you just want to donate financially, let me know. And we're gonna be out there having a good time. We got my little sisters, the Mako girls, performing. We got DJ Unk, walk it out, walk it out. We got him coming through. And we got a bunch of different great performances that's gonna be coming out. We're actually gonna be out there covering the media. So come out, get your shout outs. We're gonna be interviewing a few, like a select few. And we're also going to have it available for you guys to apply for a M.O.B membership. We're going to be giving out some deals. We're going to be doing some prizes some different activities to kind of, you know, spice it up, maybe give you guys an opportunity to, you know, maybe win a free membership. Maybe we need to put that on, depending on how many you guys come out. So make sure you guys come out June 1st. And then we actually have, so real quick, I wanna do this. Fee, can you actually unmute and talk about the glamping experience?
I lost that morning.
Hey, tribe. I absolutely can. So those that know me, hey everyone, I'm Fee. I am your out in the woods, barefoot, with a 3-year-old kind of gal. Recently engaged for Mother's Day.
Hey, congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, throw the ones in the chat for that real quick. Throw the ones in the chat, man.
Period.
Throw the ones in the chat.
But a little bit about me. Some of you know me from way back in the day as Lee. I go by Fearly. You'll hear some people call me Feely because I do massages, facials, body scrubs, all that kind of stuff. I'm actually prepping for Glamping After Dark this coming Saturday on the 18th. I have an outside shower area over here. I know it's kind of blurred out right now, but also this is a yurt. Y'all ever come through? We have private. Let me unblur this if I can. This looks so weird. Let me fix this for y'all.
Yeah,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Get rid of that blur. Yeah, there we go.
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay, let me go back. Y'all know I'm ancient with this. Okay, so there we go. Boom. Let me open it up. I'm out here with, this is Autumn Sky. Say hi.
Hi.
She's so cute.
My shadow. Shadow. So we probably come farm too, y'all. So this is one of the glamping areas. Come in here, we have services. We do pamper. I'm all about pampering. We'll have the bonfire area set up. I'll have wine, some mimosas. Some people come get in the pool. You know, y'all like to do what y'all like to do. And of course, I'll let you guys in here for a second. I'll be doing private tours for my products, which are my holistic wellness products. So you guys will get sneak peeks of a lot of my newness, my soaps, my luxury soaps, souffles, body scrubs. I'm doing door prizes. I have a few VIPs already signed up to Delano. I need to give you their names. FYI.
Make sure.
If you would post the event. Say that again.
Yeah, make sure you do that. What you saying? I'm sorry.
Right link for it in the chat. If you guys are just wanting to come and kick back, it is free entry. It's RSVP. If you're wanting to do the spa experience and the sneak peek experience, that's $75. It includes dinner. You can stay for the bonfire and all that stuff too. So yeah, I hope to see you guys this Saturday. Come here, Pooh.
I love it. I can't wait. Let me actually get this event right. So
thank you.
Chat real quick so we can get some people pampered.
Is it kid friendly?
It is. You can bring the babies.
What is that?
What is that? The popsicle?
What's that like?
Strawberry.
I'm actually about to post.
We will have some tents set up. If anyone is wanting to stay overnight, I'll have some glamping tents set for y'all. I just need to know how many. It's 2 people, up to 2 people per tent. And it'll be in the Eventbrite link as well that Delano's gonna post. So all MOB members, you guys are discounted for any of the events. So anytime, even in the future, just be sure to make sure that you guys are getting that VIP pricing versus like the regular price. Hey mamas, I see you back there. Hey.
I better take advantage. Get pampered real quick. How you
Yes,
see?
I like spoiling people. So, y'all are all spoiled.
I know I'm spoiled. Hold on, I'm trying to get this link real quick.
No worries.
Okay, I got it. Right. So I just posted that link in the chat.
Cece, I hope to see you. Okay, go
Gonna
get
get
him.
my ticket now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I just posted a link in the chat, you guys. Make sure you guys go on Eventbrite.
Thank you, Delano.
No, thank you. Fifi, we about to have fun, man. We're gonna film.
Oh yeah.
And then I want to get as much. So make sure your VIPs know, or just see like who's comfortable with getting filmed. I know.
I've already let them know. I done already gave them the spill. Listen, I say, look, there are going to be probably cameras and stuff there, so just be prepared. I'm like, be yourselves. They're acting all, like, even in the testimonies. This is the funniest thing. Even in the testimonies that everybody said, they're all being all reserved, and I'm like, oh no, where's the personality at it? So I've been calling them out all day. I've been calling them out all day long.
No, they did great. They did great with their testimonials. We just need to get it out there. Make sure let's get some.
Absolutely.
They did great for sure. They did great.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, I hope to see y'all at camp. I hope to see some people staying overnight. I don't have any family here in Georgia necessarily, so my tribe is my family. This is how we get down. This is how I reconnect with my people. So I hope to see y'all there.
You got family now. You mob. And shout
Well,
out.
I know. I got to see. This is familia. This is mob. Okay.
Shout out to P, man. She's actually our newest mob member. So yeah, we family. Nah, it's
look, I done joined the mob. I done got engaged. Look, it's all good.
Whole new life.
Good.
Whole new life. We gotta celebrate that too. We gotta toast up, do something for the engagement.
Heck yeah! Look, I got the champagne, and we do have wine. We do have wine here, ladies and gentlemen. So depending on the time of hour, sometimes people are out here. There's an outside shower, so people are outside probably getting naked in the shower. By themselves, of course, by themselves. I don't think anybody in there.
Well,
but
you
hey,
gotta put that out there. No Diddy.
No, we ain't having them. We ain't having them. Late night soirees, like We got cheering.
We got churn in here. I love it. All right. So next, as you guys know, like I said before, we're getting more mobile hubs. We're covering more ground. We got, we're always traveling and moving around. If you guys have any cities and states that you think we should tap into or visit, post them in the chat. Let's see and particularly small towns. If you guys have any small towns that you think we should add on our itinerary, post them in the chat. Let's work some things out. If you haven't seen our itinerary yet, we got it on our Instagram, and that also means you need to join our Instagram group. Excuse me. Let me actually post those links in the chat while I'm at it. Because if you haven't received this, that means you're not in the Instagram. Or they are, or you're right, or you are, you're not paying attention, which you should be paying attention to. We be dropping a lot of important information, a lot of upcoming activities, a lot of jewels in there. But we try not to blow up y'all phone too much. So it's not a group situation where you're going to get side conversations. We can only post certain things in there. So make sure you guys join that chat. What we got up next? Oh yeah, make sure you guys check out Irene Bell's Power Up single. It's at 120K in just 3 weeks, man. And it's actually going to be featured on the new Power Rangers single coming, new Power Rangers series coming out. So my boy going industry with it, man. Irene Bell's been doing this thing for a minute. He's actually one of the hottest artists in Atlanta, if not the hottest artist in Atlanta. And he's very positive business owner. So yeah, Irene, can you post that link in the chat again for our new people? So
Thank you.
we need to run. We need to run those. We need to run that up. We need to run that up for sure. What's that link in there? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, go check that out. And yeah, he just remixed it with Elijah. If you guys know Elijah been doing this thing, he's been featured on BMF and a whole bunch of other TV series. So yeah, man, he's doing big, super big things out here, man. Also, Irene is also into real estate. So definitely tap in with them on that. I'm pretty sure, each one teach one. And yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's keep connecting. What else we got coming up next? Man, we got so much. Man. Again, and we also posted the itinerary on our website. We're gonna update it again because we got some new dates that we're gonna put on there. But for now on, going forward, you can always go on the Master Our Business website to get any upcoming activities that we have coming up. So I suggest that you guys go check out those upcoming campaigns that we got coming up. And if you see something that catch your eye, let me know so we can put together a plan of action to get you guys' corporations, brands incorporated, so we can do some activations out there, create some content, whatever the case may be. Shout out to Jasmine. We just actually shot her commercial out in New York during New York Fashion Week in February. So that's the type of stuff that we like to do. We shot an exclusive interview, shot a commercial for her product, and we shot Irene Bell's last music video out in New York during Fashion Week. So this is the type of stuff that we like to do during our campaigns. Let's get outside our backyard. So if you guys see any dates or cities that's coming up that you guys want to be involved in, let's get on the call. Let's plan it out. Let's put together our outline. Let's map out exactly what we're gonna do, expectations. You guys know how I like to work. What's next? Oh, and again, yes, please post those cities. If you guys have any cities or states that you feel like that we should touch bases in, preferably small towns, small cities that don't have a lot of opportunities. That's what we're aiming for. Please post them in the chat, and let's set up some calls so we can organize some things, organize some workshops, organize some brainstorming sessions, some photo shoots, and some commercials, interviews, the whole nine. Our biggest thing, if you haven't noticed, we've been putting out a lot of interviews. We've been storytelling. That's our biggest thing right now. We want to storytell. If you know me, that's what it's all about. People will buy your product just off of your story. And I don't think people really understand the importance. And I know a lot of you is hesitant because, we got to get vulnerable. But the more vulnerable you get, the better. I promise you. We have to get vulnerable, people. We got to let people know who you are. There's so many scams out here. There's so many, we got the internet. Anybody can put their fronts up. So people need to know who you are. So if we haven't already scheduled your interview, please, let's get on the call. Let's put together a shot list. Let's get your interviews together. And check out some of our previous interviews. We got some great stories. We just put out the interview with Chilio and Wheels Up, ATL, which is a very, very positive movement here in Metro Atlanta. He's getting these kids and these young folk to put down these guns and pick up some bikes. He's also raising money to buy these kids brand new professional bikes. And he didn't put 76 bikes out here in the community and counting. I think he just got donated 5 more bikes or 2 more bikes. So yeah, stuff like that needs to be highlighted. We just partnered up with Channel 5 in Atlanta to highlight some of these stories as well. So that's big for us. We actually just did a news report for Chili on Wheels Up Atlanta, as well as an exclusive interview. We just put out a Maestro interview today. His interview just dropped today. So make sure you guys go into YouTube and check out those interviews. We dropped Chef Cherie's interview last week. She's part of the mob. A wonderful. If you haven't had, shout out to Chef Cherie, matter of fact. If you haven't had none of her food, oh my God. Yeah, you missing out. So let me know if y'all got any events or activities that you guys need a personal chef. She actually is certified. She went to the Cordon Bleu, the whole nine. She's been in the game for 30 years. And it's immaculate. Like, this is not a commercial. She did not pay me for this. We did our product shoot. I had almost everything on her menu, and every single thing was busted. So yeah, let me know.
One of those moments again. You can get me her information. I'm also a coach. So between all the banquets and things that we have at the schools at the end of the seasons, we're always hiring outside organizations to make those meals. So yeah, there's a lot of food opportunities. Like Teacher Appreciation Week is a big one where administration typically pays, so they'll spend more money and things like that. But yeah, send me her information so I can get and if you guys have digital business cards, flyers, or anything like that that you feel even if you don't think it's tied to education, just let me know, or like I said, email it to me. I cover 20 something schools in the district, so I'm constantly dropping things in teachers' lounges. I have a real estate agent that I'll probably invite to the next call. Great person, lots of information for both business properties and home properties. And I see the Instagram. Thank you. Okay, I'm done being the plug for the night, but I'm here.
I'm telling you, we got some talking to do for sure. But no, I just posted Chef Cherie's Instagram, and then if you need, to arrange any, I'm gonna let you know just to see her stuff, but I can also be a mouthpiece for her and arrange. That's what she got us for. She's super busy, so I can arrange anything that you guys need her for, to make sure that it actually gets to her. She stayed in that kitchen. Trust me. Angeline, what's going on? See, you got your hand up.
Hey, do we have Stacy's information?
Oh, we about to get Stacy's information. And if
Okay,
you haven't dropped your information, or if you already have, drop it again, Stacy, real quick.
most definitely. And what district do you work for, Stacy?
I currently work for DeKalb District.
Okay, all right, awesome. Definitely will be getting in contact with you.
No problem. I'm dropping my information now.
Love it. I love it. We connecting dots. I swear, I was just saying last week, this is more like we was in the lounge that we were about to partner up with. And I said, this is better than the event. I don't know. I know you guys are, celebrities and big time people, but this is like, I'd be more excited for our brainstorming sessions than I do events. And if you know us, we do the biggest events. This past weekend, we just did the Sweet Arbor Fest. Shout out to the DY Kings. Those my little brothers. They just performed on the main stage. So, we could check out some of the dialogue and some of the footage that we captured from there. We network with so many, great businesses, but this is where it's at right here. This is real value. So I appreciate, matter of fact, let me just, let you guys know how much I appreciate you guys for just taking, because you guys could be doing anything in the world, but being on the call with a little black boy from Detroit. So I love it. I appreciate you guys, and we building, I even off the brainstorming sessions, I'm just seeing how far we've came, just this year. And we're only in the second quarter. I'm almost scared to see what we're gonna be in a year or so. This is crazy. Like, we building so crazy. So again, I appreciate you guys, and let's just continue on building. Every week we on it. We staying consistent. We haven't missed a week yet. So invite somebody else on, that you feel like can add value to the community that has a business, or that may need some help. They just may need a little hand up real quick. Invite them on. We might have somebody on for them. Definitely have them apply. Everybody should have applied to be a mob at this point, because in a minute we about to be beefing. If you haven't sent in your application, like, you need to do that ASAP, because this is what this is about. We building, we mobbing, we moving as a unit. I can't wait to, especially for my first timers, I can't wait for y'all to go out of town with us and go on these activations with us so y'all can see. I know Jasmine, and Irene is on. Is Jasmine still on her? Right now, she got to be good. But I know Irene can vouch, Jasmine can vouch. Who else been out of town with us? Oh my God, we got some newbies. So we gotta get all of y'all. Again, get your passports. Get your passports. We got some international campaigns coming up. We got London coming up. We got Paris coming up. We got Africa. We got a bunch of countries in Africa that we're gonna be doing a lot of work in. So get your passports. We got a lot of opportunities coming up. What's next? What's next? What we got on our itinerary next? Okay, we have Dr. O After Dark. Please, 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 if you haven't featured on Dr. O After Dark, let us know. We would love to have you guys on as a guest. We're touching on mental health awareness, bringing more awareness to actually getting counseling. But it's not, you're not sitting on no couches and no boring stuff like that. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna actually, have a good time and pop some stuff. And Dr. Olivia West, she's actually a Black female trauma therapist. So, hey, matter of fact, throw some hundreds in the chat for our Black doctors, man. I love seeing that DR dot in front of people's names. So throw some ones in the chat for them. Well, throw the 100 in the chat. Straight 100, straight 100. Yeah. If you guys want to be featured on Dr. O After Dark, just let me know. We film every third Thursday. Every third Thursday. So keep me posted. Keep me posted. And again, I'm gonna actually throw this. Let me actually throw this out because I actually want you guys to see what we're actually talking about. I actually just posted her link in the chat, so you guys can check out some of the previous episodes that we filmed, and get in tune with some of the guests that we've had on there, some of the topics that we touched on, and if you guys can help us run those numbers up, that'd be great. But yeah, me and Chrissy produced this podcast. We're the head producers on it, and Dr. Olivia West is the main host. She's a wonderful trauma therapist. I like to call her a real life superhero. She's out here saving lives every single day. So, make sure you guys support her. And like I said, if you guys want to are interested in being a guest, we film every third Thursday, starting at 2:30 p.m. And then we pretty much usually we get done around 9, depending on how many guests we have. We try to knock out as many episodes as possible. Each episode is around 30 minutes. We try to keep it around 20-30 minutes. And you don't have to be there the whole time. So if you have any time restraints, just let me know. We want to get as many guests on there as possible. This is very important for us to touch on. We're making it cool to get counseling. We're making it cool to talk about different traumas that's out there. We all have trauma that we're dealing with, every single one. So but we doing it in a cool way. We ain't like I said, we ain't we ain't laying down on no couches, or nothing like that. We popping it, we having fun. But yeah, make sure you guys check out the episodes. I believe we're on, how many episodes we got out? 35? Right, we got a lot of episodes. Yeah. So make sure you guys type into that and just let me know if you want to be a guest. So I can get your film date scheduled. I know this month, which we'll be filming tomorrow. I believe we have I think we have the full schedule full. So if you guys want to film next month, the next third Thursday, let me know. Also, I'm gonna actually, because I don't even think you guys understand how important the standing on business webinars is. So I'm gonna post that in the chat again, so you guys can RSVP and check out some of our recaps as well, so you guys can just see. It's hosted by Mr. Fix-It, the one and only. He's on there dropping so many jewels. Like, if you're working out, if you're in the gym, or if you're just going on a jog, if you're just not doing nothing, you're just chilling, please go check out the recaps. I promise you, you're gonna get a jewel. I promise you. I can almost guarantee that. What else we have coming up? Okay, so what I want to do, I want to refer some content for you guys to consume. I'm always about spreading knowledge, and motivation for the most part. I just posted in the chat. This is the content that I want. This is my personal assignment to you guys. I want you guys to go check out this content. I want you guys to, if you haven't already, I need you guys to check out or either read the book or watch the movie, The Spook Who Sat by the Door. And I just put the link to the movie, and it's actually on YouTube for free. There's no excuse. Matter of fact, let's do something because I've been saying this for weeks. Throw some ones in the chat if you seen or read the book, The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Let me see some. Oh, watch party. I love that. Yeah. I was actually thinking about doing a watch party. We still getting everything together for that. Because I want to do something dope and intimate. We definitely gonna do a watch party. Let me see throw some ones in the chat if you have seen The Spook Who Sat by the Door or read the book. Oh, y'all gotta watch this tonight. Y'all gotta watch this tonight. I'm telling y'all.
I'm for the watch. How long is it, bro? I'm for the watch tonight.
It ain't
I'm
even
on that.
long. It ain't even long. Like literally,
Next by the door.
You definitely gotta watch it.
I know, because I wrote it down from the last meeting that we had. You had put it in. I wrote it down, so I got it. So yeah,
But yeah, you definitely gotta watch it. But everybody going here, especially if you are African American, you need to watch this movie or read this book like ASAP. A couple more motivational movies to watch. Well, The Undercover Billionaire is a series. I think more specifically, I think you guys should watch season 2. But all of it is inspirational, and it'll give you some insight on entrepreneurship. Joy is another movie that I think is very inspirational. And Steve Jobs, of course, you watch any one of his movies. It's gonna definitely inspire you and motivate you. But The Spook Who Sat by the Door, it's a must. And yeah, we're gonna put that watch party together. We're gonna put some watch parties.
All right, I got it pinned up right now. I just clicked on it and everything is right there.
Telling you bro, I don't care how. Just call me or let's get on the call tomorrow because I want to hear your insights.
I bet I got you.
It's pretty dope. First of all, I want to shout out our newest mod member again, Philosophy LLC. Make sure you guys check her out, man. Health and wellness is so important. Spoil yourself, pamper yourself. She got some great natural products. We're about to go crazy with the experiences.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. So make sure you guys follow her Instagram. Fee, can you make sure you post your Instagram and website in the chat one more time?
Absolutely. I'll post that for y'all again.
Sure.
And again, Clamping After Dark, definitely check out the Eventbrite. I did just post it again in the chat not that long ago. I think that Angeline was asking about it, so I did post it.
And Cece was asking too, yeah. That's down Cece Avenue, and I need you to come to the farm, to Cece's farm too.
I'm actually trying to, we had a death in the family, so I'm trying to hopefully get out of here by Sunday if we are going to leave, but if not, it's at 11:30, so we might actually still be able to do that before we get on the road. So
keep me posted.
I need to bring her.
Yeah, every first and third Sunday, even if you can't make it this
and
Sunday.
I don't even think it's that far. I'm like right by Fayetteville.
Yeah.
So,
Riverdale. Y'all both Southside.
far at all.
Yeah,
It's
y'all
not far.
both outside.
Where is the sign? Okay, I'll post that again for you guys. There
And
we
then
go.
I also want to shout out, and even though he's not on here, I want to shout out BP on set, another mod member. You know, he's been immaculate. You know, he's a hybrid media company, so we really focus on live production. Shout out to him. We just flew him out to Detroit and to cover the Be Strong conference, which is a conference giving more information about vitiligo. He did a wonderful job. I'm actually post the link to the live stream in the Instagram chat so you guys can check it out what we did in Michigan. If you guys know anybody with vitiligo, send it to them. It was a lot of prominent information in that live stream. And if you guys need live stream, which is the future, let me know. We got all the equipment, everything we need. Let's do it. But I definitely wanted to take the time out to shout him out. We actually had the privilege of sending him on his first out of town gig. So that was pretty, exciting for us. And especially for him, just to, see him expand. And that's what we want. We want to keep seeing people expand and, grow outside their backyard. This is what this is all about. And yeah, I mean, I definitely want to shout out some of our mentors and advisors. Definitely Cece, she's one of our mentors. The kid, she's one of our advisors. And it's so wonderful to have a community that we have, like the mob, so we can all come together and just figure it out together. We all students to the game. I tell people all the time, remain a student to the game. I don't care if you've been in this business for 30 years. You're going to remain a student to the game, remain open-minded so you can continue on growing. And that's where we at right now. We're growing together. I'm every week that I get on these brainstorming sessions, I learn something. I get motivation. You guys give me inspiration, and I just want to give it back. I want to give, not only motivation and inspiration, but I want to give, resources. I want to share knowledge, because that's one of the things that is hidden from us. They say if you want to learn something, if you want to hide something from, somebody, put it in the book. So that ain't even relevant no more. We putting it out here in the earth. We putting it out here in the air. We putting it out here in the atmosphere. We ain't gotta put it in the books no more. We sharing this knowledge, and I appreciate you guys for just coming together and being the leaders of our community and being able to come together and as one and share knowledge. Like we just got so much done just tonight in a couple of hours. But yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna post our mob links. Hey, when you guys get a chance, check out the website. Check out how you can actually benefit from being part of the mob, or see how you can actually come aboard and be a mentor, be an advisor for somebody else. Each one teach one. It's not about us being the know-it-alls or nothing like that. It's about us learning from each other and being able to put in the pot so we can do something bigger. So yeah, and if you haven't already, please join our Instagram channel. We post a lot of important information, upcoming events and activities in there. We're also going to be posting the recap to our brainstorming session. We always post our recaps in the Instagram channel. That way everybody can get it. Sometimes my phone be acting up, so when I send you guys direct things, you might not get it. So I want to make sure that everybody receive the information. And if you can, real quick, post at least one name, one person in the chat that you feel like can actually benefit from the mob. One person with a business. Let's get them on a call. Let's figure out how we can help them out, how we can add more, value. Let's do it. Let's get them on board. So if you guys can take this next minute to post the information of someone that you feel like that can benefit from the mob, and also hit them up. Let them know, like, hey, I'm setting up this call. Let's actually get up. Let's actually get on the call. Let's actually figure out what's their challenges. What do they need help with? Where are they hitting that ceiling? And then how can we help? What resources do we have, to offer and figure it out? They don't have to spend thousands of dollars. We have different tiers for people that can, you may not be able to afford, a multi-$1,000 campaign. We want to help everybody. Or you may be in a situation where you have the overhead, but you just don't have the team or the knowledge. Let's get them on board as well. Let's get them on board. Everybody can utilize some type of resource. And that's what it's all about, connecting the dots. So please, 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 if you guys can, hey, let's post some names in the chat. Let's set up some calls with them and send them the website. Let them see for themselves. It's very informative. We got, pretty much, and we actually just updated the website. We put some more frequently asked questions and answers on the website. So if there's any questions that they may have, they may be able to just go on the website and get the question asked. But we're very hands-on, so we always like to set up calls, video chats, whatever they're comfortable with. We want to see their energy, and we want them to see ours as well. So that's what it's all about. Let's make this community bigger, better, stronger. And you guys just continue on being great. Like I still can't believe that I'm connected with you guys. Like I'm connected with this many great people. Because like I said, I'm just a young Black boy from Detroit. And that's what it all boils down to. So, it's even an honor for me to, be acquainted with you guys and to be able to really just build in the way that we build, and like we surpassing so many people that have just been doing this for years. So I appreciate you guys. If there's any questions or concerns, any ideas that you guys want to run past me, everyone should have my number. If you don't, reach out. My number should be on the website as well. If it's not, let me know. My number is everywhere though. Everybody should have my number. Let's reach out. Let's build. This is what I do every single day. This is a full-time lifestyle for me. Can't say job because we don't do those. But it's a full-time lifestyle for me. So let me know. Let's build. Again, I just posted the link to our website and as well to our Instagram channel. So make sure you guys join. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Real quick, do I have any questions and concerns? Do anybody have any questions or concerns for me personally? Hey, Fifi.
Hey, so quick question too. With me doing these current retreats and events, if there's anyone who has any additional information on like land expansion, buying additional land and things like that, I am definitely interested. That's right up my alley. We're actually looking to expand to do a little bit more, and also with like the workshops and stuff that we offer, I'm looking to do more in that field too. So definitely let me know.
I need to tap you in with Adam. I wish he was still on here. He definitely.
I have his number. I have Adam's number.
You definitely tap in with Adam. I definitely again want to get you out to see CC. Maybe we can partner up with CC as well and do some experiences on the farm. I think that'd be super dope. She just got.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
That would be really fun, actually.
You're gonna be lit.
Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be fun.
Yeah, so let's we got it. It's right here. Did you follow CC?
I believe CC, what's yours?
The Natural Way. I believe we're following each other.
I think so, and I'm also I checked out the website as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm definitely following and supporting.
Yeah, you'll see me Saturday.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Well, hey, let's connect. Let's keep connecting. Anybody else got any questions or concerns?
Thank you for that.
No, but Fee, I just dropped my realtor in the chat. She has a good team, so she does like I said earlier, she doesn't just do personal properties and stuff like that. So she has individuals that are looking for land or that are purchasing land and stuff like that. So if you need any other information or a different level of contact, let me know. I'll already kind of give her your name. But she does
Okay.
consultations and she'll just answer questions. I've sent a bunch of people to her. And she's
Absolutely.
really good.
Thank you. And you put it in the chat, or
No.
did you send me a direct message?
I put it in the chat. I just at you,
Tracy,
but I put it in there.
You sent me
Gotcha.
a direct message though, so
I think you sent it to Delano. Yeah.
make sure that you're on everyone. Sometimes it be doing that. I don't know
It
why.
does it
Yeah,
automatically.
whoever
If you
responds, you put a chat in there, instantly make
put a
you
heart
the
or
next
anything, it
person.
puts you to that person. So yeah.
But I did copy and paste the Instagram that you sent to me, Stacey.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna copy that and put. Look, I'm texting myself all this information at the same time. So
I have a running note right now, so I'm a good note. Anybody ever need after a call, I will collaborate the note with you. I got everything.
Keep in mind that we also send out the chat log with the recap video. So you guys can go back into this chat and scroll up and get everybody's information. We send that along with the recap as well, just to keep you guys, still take y'all.
You guys are awesome.
Yeah, we send that as well just to make sure that you guys can follow each other, check out websites, whatever. Especially for our new people, if they just got on late or something like that. Sometimes they don't show the older messages, so you can get the chat log and go through everybody. Make sure y'all go through, and follow everybody, check out websites, all that good stuff. So that's why it's very important for you guys to join the Instagram channel. And I actually posted that in the chat as well. I'm gonna post it again, guys. So you guys, matter of fact, y'all need to join right now. Like if you haven't already, like join right now, because we post all of this stuff in the Instagram chat for you guys, because I feel like that's the best way for you guys to get it, because my phone. So I'm gonna post that. It's the third link. And the other links is for memberships, and then the second link is for mentors and advisors if you want to apply for that. And then the third link is our Instagram.
Also, one more thing, Delano, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
We do have an outside restroom also on site. So, it's very private. It's still private. I know people ask that question. Hey, yes, there is an on-site restroom, on-site shower, changing area and everything, as well as the actual spa area. So just wanted to clarify that, and just in case people were like, wait, we're going to be in the wilderness with our butts out. No, I got y'all. We glamping. We glamping.
We glamping.
Glamping. Okay. So yeah.
That's the shirt right there. I love it. So I don't want to keep you guys up too longer. I appreciate you guys. I love all of you guys. So much love. You guys just don't understand. It's only the beginning for just this new energy that we bring in. Even though all of us have been doing this for years. So I appreciate you guys. Angeline, I know you got your hand.
Yes, I did put my interview link into the chat. If you guys would go and look at that interview, it is explosive and it gives you a good idea of my platform and what we got coming in October, because we definitely have an October surprise for both Biden and Trump.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm about to check it out. We got to get our exclusive interview soon. Like every single one of you guys, we got to set up an interview. Because like I said, storytelling is the best way to connect with the audience. So
I will definitely be calling you.
we gonna put it together for sure. We might put it together another content day to where we can just kind of all come together and create the content that we create. But yeah, again, I love all of you guys. I appreciate you guys. Every single week we go strong. We so consistent. Let's go. Man, I can't even. I really can't express how much gratitude I have. Because we came a long way and we're still traveling. So every single one of you guys, be great. Please, please, please keep in mind the assignment that I gave you guys. I'm gonna test you guys next time too. I want to see who actually watching this content, and because it's important. We gotta grow. We gotta connect the dots. And again, I appreciate you guys. Let's keep connecting. Let's keep building. Y'all stay great. If you guys have any questions or concerns for me, please, please, please hit me up. directly. And let's build. Let's continue on the build. You guys have a great, great, great night.
Enjoy. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all have a good evening.
Thanks, everyone. Have a
Y'all
good
be
evening.
blessed.
See you soon.
Love y'all. Be safe. I'll see y'all Saturday at the Glamping After
I'll
Dark.
see you Saturday. Me and the kids will be there.
Yes, yes.
Good.
I love it.